fucking whole thing to me.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
just saying, I'm looking at my
Yeah.
fucking library. I can spot like 20 games that cost a lot less to make that made a lot more money than Dark Tide.
Deep Rock
Like a
Galactic.
whole lot more. Deep Rock Galactic, but I'm looking at a lot of games in my library. And I'm like, yeah, these games all made more money than fucking Dark Tide, just on initial sales.
Oh shit.
They cost like 10 times less to make.
Yeah, and it's a shame because they have something that could be made profitable, but they refuse to properly develop systems that would make them profitable in the long term. They're allergic to success. That's the problem. Fetchmark is allergic to success.
I mean,
They've never managed to
yeah.
capitalize on the successes of a single one of their games. The best thing they've ever done, objectively, the most crazy game-saving shit they ever did with the Vermintide 1. They literally went in, rebalanced the entire game, added a whole new system of unlocking gear that was very good and that we've never seen again in any of their other games, which was the fucking quest board anyway. But they did it when the game was dead. It was over.
Mm.
And so you think, what? Fetchmark? Why? Couldn't you have done this 2 years earlier? A year earlier? And we've seen the same thing with Vermintide 2, where they wait until everybody is left. They wait until the reviews are mixed and until everyone is fucking gone, and then they slowly start fixing stuff, and they slowly start adding content, and then they go radio silent. And then
No,
they
but I
wait.
think this is true for like a whole lot of game devs. They truly don't know what makes a good game. Like they're
I've
just
never
like
seen.
guessing.
I've never
They're just
seen.
hoping. They're just praying that like every choice they make isn't like completely before.
I've never seen a modern game with content pipelining as bad as Vermintide 2's and Dark Tides.
I mean, it's not just
Ever.
content pipelining. Like the content pipelining environment, like for Fetchmark, is obviously bad, right? But like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it. If you look at like a lot of the like even the bigger studios, they completely lost touch of like what makes a game good. Like they just don't know. Like I was watching like Diablo 4 footage right now in like a dev interview. This dude was talking about like how they went back to Diablo 1 and 2 and stuff, and they wanted to see what made those games great and stuff, and they wanted to see what the crew back then did, you know? And it's like these are just buffoons. Like they
It
got
sounds like
hired
a
because they have like a good pedigree, and then they just don't know what makes a game fun. And they're just like they're playing these games from like the 80s and going like, what was it? What was it? What is it fun about this? I don't know. And then they design things, and they have no idea if it's gonna be good or bad. Like you have shrines in Diablo, right? Now every
yeah.
shrine you
Join
take in
up,
Diablo
gamer.
4 it has like a chance of being like a poison shrine. It just fucking damages you. It's like
Why? Who wants
why?
that? That's so
Who
weird.
wants that? There's also
Yeah.
there's zero indication. It's just like an RNG based thing. It's like a one chance out of X that you get fucked. And
That's
imagine
awful.
like imagine that being low HP and you see that health shrine, you go like, oh fuck yeah, dude, that's exactly
That's
what I
so
need.
bad.
You go to the health shrine, then you just die, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, game, I lost the ball. This isn't me doing something wrong. I'm supposed to take these shrines. Like, what's the good play? Just taking no shrines? Is that what they
crazy.
want?
It's
Like,
crazy.
imagine introducing like the shrine thing and then going like, we know what would be fun if sometimes you just don't take the shrine
What's
because
funny
you're
is
scared.
that you said they went back to like Diablo 2, like, oh man, what was good
But
about
that's my
it, and
point.
then
They're
then they
fucking
do
buffoons.
this.
They don't know. They don't
Yeah,
know. They don't
it's crazy.
realize. They don't get it. They just they legit don't get it. And I think this is like also a thing because these people have been studying games for like 20 years, be like making them, looking at the art assets and stuff, and they just don't understand what's like fun about gaming anymore for a large part of these people. I think. Like they're
Yeah.
40-year-olds and they've been looking at games as a product for like 25 years now, and not as like something to be
Yeah.
like something to do for fun.
That's truth. There's truth to that. But I think a big problem with Blizzard specifically is that they've been living off of their name alone, and I think the products they've been putting out just aren't up to snuff, right? I mean, Diablo
But this is
3
true
was a
for like a
debacle.
whole ton of
Overwatch was a
things.
debacle.
You know what I mean? Like legit, like
Yeah.
people look at FromSoft now like it's AAA company, but it just won by default. Like all the other AAA companies just gave up and died. Like fucking, they suicided themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's. I mean, what's happening?
I
to
can't play by the
Ubisoft-
way. I'm just gonna view and keep you company. I still
Alright.
have to design my D&D session for tonight.
Oh my god, it's so fucking ventilation purge, man. I fucking hate ventilation purge so much. Because we're doing
Hopefully one of
bras.
the. I mean, ventilation purge is better than darkness, but the problem with every single modifier at the moment is it's just not high intensity. It just competes with the fun mode. Every single
I
time
mean-
it's like another modifier, you go like, this isn't bad. Like I can see I can see why they did it, but it's not the fun mode. You're taking away the fun mode. They gave me dark mode.
Yeah.
How about you let me play fun mode with darkness? You know? What do you mean?
That's exactly it. What range weapon should I take? Should I keep my fucking Rumbler? We have 3 fucking vets. I can keep my Rumbler. Look at all these power swords, man. Triple power sword vets. This is This is the face of pubbing in 2023.
I'll give you a cookie every single time you like ambush your fucking party with the explosion of the rumbler. No, they get waterfall by you.
They have 3 power swords.
Yeah, they're not gonna get waterfalls. Board strategy.
They
Try to
are
build
the
up
waterfall.
that.
They have 3 power swords.
These
I
motherfuckers
think they'll
have
be
the Panama
fine.
canal, dude. Just cutting through the things.
A bolter and an auto pistol. I should have grabbed the mod that lets you see people's secondary weapons on the on the loading screen. That seems like a really good mod to have.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was kind of impressed from the unyielding damage that Crab was doing in his video. You see the clip that he posted over, like versus the
Shovel?
guy?
Yeah. Have
Yeah,
you
with
seen
the
the heavy
shovel,
2? Heavy 2 of shovel deals twice the damage as heavy 1 to unyielding, and only to unyielding. It's
Oh,
incorrect.
really?
Yeah,
That
so
is
you
so
don't do the overhead,
silly.
you do the slap. It's so weird, man.
Wait, the slicing attack
Yes.
does more damage.
It has to be
Fight Shark.
bugged. There's no way it's not bugged. I don't think it's intended to be that way.
Why fight shark? What would you do this fight shark?
Oh shit, I got health bars on once again.
Like who designed these things, dude?
Fat Shark. Well, design
Who
might
with
not
Fat
be the
Shark
word we're
thought that
looking.
was
Look
a
at these
good
guys!
idea, like.
There's 3 power swords! This is insane, dude. Do people unironically use a power sword?
Right. You should just be like, X gonna give it to you, like, on replay. Like, put on Exhibit, put it on like a 10-hour version, like the most aggressive song he has. And that's basically gonna be this game.
Shovel is fun,
Meanwhile,
but whenever
struggling
there's
to kill.
horde enemies, you can't do anything to them.
So,
You really suck
your
in
light
Horde.
attacks have like, what, 2 target cap, 3 target cap?
3. And it's the 3rd target doesn't take a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's really
But
bad.
it also just stops fast. Like, the stagger value is also important in my experience. Because at least when you stagger everything around you, you can just keep smacking, you know?
Yeah, no,
Optimize
this
DPS
thing,
like
this thing
that.
against horde is trash. That's why we bring the rumbler. I'm not joking.
Uh-huh. Hey man, I understand it. Sometimes you gotta bring the flamer to compensate for your shitty melee weapon.
That's really sad.
Like, I've been playing the combat blade without the flamer, just to see, like, to limit test it a little bit. I'm pretty sure, like, with flamer is the correct way to play the combat blade on zombies.
Got that sniper, dude. Get rumbled, son.
Nice. But my problem with the flamer right now is just feels like I'm cheating every time I equip it.
Because you are. It's completely overpowered.
Exactly. But then also, like, you could literally just take a stick, you know what I mean?
I
As a
can't
melee
fight this
weapon.
guy because there's range fire in his back, so it's just gonna become unstaggerable like over and over. Oh my god.
Punch him, dude. You gotta punch him right as he's, right before he attacks you.
Yeah, that's the plan, but getting fucking toughness broken.
Oh, okay, that's what happened there.
This guy's just shooting my ass, bro.
I keep looking at bottom left when I want to see what your HP is.
No. Yeah, no, we took care of that problem. I hate the default HUD so much.
I got used to it, to be honest. For a large part, at least. Obviously, I'm still readjusting. a
Me
lot of
too,
things.
and then I improved it. You're not dead, huh? There you go. I think it's really funny that Ved has a better melee than Ogren. Good thing is, our Rumbler's not gonna run out of ammo. Alright. We're going in, boys. That dog is very confusing. Fucking destroyed her.
How do you still have your fucking zealot mod on in the bottom render?
I'm not gonna disable it, because what if I want to play Zealot? Played Zealot yesterday, it was useful. I like that you only now like say something about it.
I've gotten used to it, dude.
Me too, I don't even see it. Morning, Sanchez. Oh, I'm trying to dodge, but too much meat in the way. Oh my god, how did that miss? Am I stupid? Let's go. Time to speed run the thingy. I love being the big man. These gamers are gaming. Oh, I should have stayed on top of the power cell thing, so I could have thrown it up there easier. Big waste of optimization there. Oh yeah, he's doing the slide. Look at that. Look at my boy. Hope everyone is enjoying the high intensity gameplay. And Clevenbros Gaming. Oh my god, he came to ruin my fun. I like how he was suspended before finally falling to his death. Hello, you. Oh, I missed. Don't know where that backstab sound came from, but... What the dog doing, man? It's unstagger. It's staggerable, but with a 1 second delay.
That was strange as fuck, dude.
Just dogs. Just dog being dogs.
His dog being dog.
I hate the way they lunge like so far when they do their bayonet thing. I hate when they do that. The issue with normal damnation is that I don't have a purpose, because there's nothing to keep off of my veterans. There's no horde.
True.
There's just nothing going on. So I'm just like, here, okay, alright, time for the troopers to die. Okay, you interrupt my slide, so you get crumped. And you participated, so you also get crumped. Please, slide game? There you go. They're being meanies, dude. They're preventing me from sliding. I hate it.
Stuck in there.
Happy Friday, gamers. Happy Friday to you too. We're unfortunately playing normal damnation because there is no high intensity. It's all ventilation purge. I'm just sucking all the ammo. Oops. I reflexively mash E to steal the plasteel so I can have the best plasteel score at the end, but just sucking all the ammo. We got an ammo crate though, that'll be fine. I think the baby vets will be okay. Hello, Doom Guy. We're doing some fucking poop shovel gaming. Why does that stun me, man? Come on, Bomber, be nice to me, bro. Could you at least restrict the stun area to the flame area? Oh, these guys are just walking past the plasteel. Yeah, I like this Barabbas guy. That's a Bible thing, right? Is that some like evil Jew or something? Is that the guy that they freed? That's a dude they freed instead of Jesus, I think so. Yeah, I think that's him. I know my Bible. Oh, he's so cute. He said thanks.
Barabbas is... Barabas is the main character of The Jew of Malta, a 16th century play by Christopher Marlowe.
Oh, but I think he's in the Bible. Oh my god, he stole my grenades.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, there you
Wiki was doing a very weird summary.
go. It gave you the fan fiction before the real thing.
Yeah, what the fuck is with this?
Gruntum.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. According to the New Testament, the prisoner who was chosen over Jesus by the crowd in Jerusalem to be pardoned and released by Roman government.
And he was like a mega criminal, so like that's the whole point, was like insulting Jesus. My people are not sorry about killing Jesus, by the way. Oh my god, that mutiny.
They just knew what had to happen, dude. Jesus had to die.
He did.
For our
We just
sins to
made
be
God's
forgiven.
plan work, man. That's the... You know, they never give us credit for that. Yeah, I'm taking that nade in a sec.
Actually, he
Bounce.
was a rioter against Roman power. He wasn't so much a bandit.
I love this weapon. Oh, hell yeah. That was mine. I was not letting them have that one. Wonder how good this smack him down, knock him up shit is with a stick. Like the staggering something makes your next heavy attack more powerful.
Wait, sorry, repeat what you said.
Like I'm using the thingy instead of the ball thingy, like raging ball. I'm using the stud that makes it so that when I stagger something, it like powers up my next heavy attack, like give me stacks. Like it's the number that you see grow next to the orange thingy. And I'm wondering, how good is that with a stick, right? Because with stick, you want to do a lot of heavies.
Yeah. What
Probably
do you do
not
on
better
stick
than
again?
shovel.
Light and heavy. Isn't it like the same attack pattern as the shovel bit?
Yes.
Forwards?
Yes.
Light heavy, right? But you stagger a lot more. And it's also the strength of the stagger, apparently, right?
Yes. According to my brief testing. And
No,
roll
I'm
with
looking at the
Jesus-
numbers. It seems to look like that. Because, yeah, you got it 8 now when you only staggered like one dude.
But like there's
staggered
this
with the
thing where
rumble.
if you punch a crusher versus if you F a crusher, it's not the same number. And the description doesn't tell you that. The description says it's dependent on the size of the thing. But it's both. It's size and the strength of the stagger. Which is cute.
Actually, seems to be really good with Rumbler, too. It procs on the Rumbler shots. It's not just your melee shots.
Everything that staggers, yeah. Works on K-back as well. Oh, that's a lot of bad man.
But then again, I guess all the fucking ogre weapons, ranged weapons, have a huge stagger.
Oh no, I mean Ripper gun kills.
Yeah, but it kills in a lot of tiny shots, right? So all
Oh.
the shots that don't kill would count as a stagger, right?
Yeah, but it's very small. Like, the Rumbler just staggers like fucking 10 dudes and instantly. That's why it's so good.
I was thinking about the
Grenade on it?
grenade gauntlets.
Yeah, grenade it would be pretty
Staggers
good.
like a motherfucker, so. Every time you slide from the lead, now you got like fucking 25 stacks.
I think Unarmored is giving me breakpoints against Groaners. I don't remember killing them like Cookie yesterday, but I could be hallucinating. Also didn't realize it was like a complete different punch animation in the Bull Butcher. Like it's not the same uppercut. It's much shorter. Doesn't go quite as high up.
Never noticed.
Probably because you don't play shovel.
To be fair, I don't play ogre much. I like his ranged weapons more than his melee weapons.
Wow,
The sad part
really?
about the ogre is he doesn't really have that many cool weapons.
And I guess that's how the stubber his weapons are alright.
Here's the thing, like the melee weapons, it's like one is a stick, the other one is a shovel, the other one is like
Melee,
two different versions
augment
of,
melee
like,
is
a
just
kind of small
really
knife.
bad.
It's like that way. Why doesn't he get any big weapons? You know what I mean? Why does he get all these like fucking small knives and shit?
And it's not lore accurate.
I want to be big strong cobra with a big strong weapon, you know? I want big strong cobra.
People have been asking for that.
It's literally like the Monster Hunter fucking skinning knife.
Oh my. Help me! Thank you, brother. You're my hero. That dog, man. Slammed against the grate. Beautiful. Man, shooting through this with the rumbler, I'm just gonna do this. Why do they keep wasting Imperial Advance on like the fucking worst missions? This guy's just stopped, man. He just realized, maybe if I go there, I'm gonna get meleeed to death. And he woke up. Oh my god. They need to make it so the rumble projectile can't bounce vertically like up like that. They would buff the weapon a lot if they give it much more weight. Also, this thing shits on Reapers. It's kind of hilarious. And then you tell me what doesn't, but you know.
Exactly. But like Grenade Gauntlet consistently hits like 1,500 on
yeah, it's
Reapers
crazy.
too. Like completely unbuffed. This dude was like synchronizing his fucking grenades with like the Grumbler. But for a sec there was a second Grumbler in the team.
How do I feel about dual wielding weapons? I love dual axes in Vermintide 2. We've been asking for them since the game came out, especially stuff like stuff like, I don't know, like all the one-handed weapons, like the last pistol and shit. Like, why can't I dual wield that with like a sword, or why can't we have like a sword and a knife, or you know, something like that?
Pistol
like
and
a proper
sword,
like a proper like dueling.
ID.
Like, what about a Crusader? Like a Crusader force shield and then a sword. Like, yeah, I want to see dual weapons, man. Dual bolt pistol, yeah, nah. Add the bolt pistol first, and then maybe give me a subclass of a veteran that dual wields shit.
To be fair, the dual wielding in Vermintide 2 never actually felt like dual wielding. It just felt like a different weapon with different moveset, you know.
Well, yes, but that's normal. That's just the way the game works. But it is cool. Yeah, dual axes was one of my favorite weapons.
Dual axes for sure, dude. Axe and Falchion was fun too. Like, I rolled a lot of fucking dual wield weapons that were super fun.
Sword and dagger, dual dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Dual swords was the exception, being shit.
Kinda, but wasn't it good on Shade?
Fuck no. They nerfed the one good interaction that it had where you could.
Yeah, but it was good on Shade for like one patch, right? You could
yes.
like kill swords with it, and then you also had like one of the best horde cleave weapons in the game.
This is kind of just a new weapon. Yeah, I don't think the thing of letting us play mix and match weapons. Oh my god, it's fucking dark again. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've been playing other games where like dual wielding actually feels different from like single wielding a weapon, you know? But I guess like in this game you can't really do anything other than just making it an entirely new weapon.
Yeah, you couldn't have like click to hit with left weapon and right click to hit with right weapon. Oh, we don't have a vet. Oh, we don't have a vet. That's gonna be a problem.
The heretics have cooked up another attempt to poison Tertium, and it starts in the turret. They're working out of one of the silos and the poison's
Yeah.
from there. Once you reach the silo, you can fix this mess and get the water flowing again.
Twin combat axes, dude, let's go. Twin tactical axes, let's go.
No, it's not too much work for Fat Shark. It just wouldn't work with this type of combat system and control scheme.
It just wouldn't work on the engine they developed.
It's not about the engine. It's about first-person combat. Like having, it would make it more sluggish to suddenly have this weapon
it's
that
about
you
the
swing.
engine is also because like you only have left click to light attack and then hold left click to heavy attack, and I mean that's your
Yeah, that's the
entire
control
fucking
scheme. That's not the engine.
Fear for the souls of
What do you mean the engine?
well here.
thing. I think this is one of those things where control scheme and engine are kind of like interwoven.
No, you're crazy. But no, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't be very fun. It wouldn't flow properly. It's this guy sees one thing and starts flaming, but at least it's fucking troopers. So I'm not even mad, bro. Thank you.
It's
like the
there
first-
was a lot more.
It was the
but
first
you just
zealot.
couldn't see it.
The first zealot who like uses his flamer and it's like to actually kill something important. I'm so happy, man. Okay, we're gonna win this one, bros. This is the start of the hell map. If we get bad RNG on troopers here, we're fucking stuck here for 20 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, we died. Okay, he's got another pistol. Dual weapons with sick and dark tide. Hello, Raindish. You're my hero, Raindish. I want dual shredders. I want dual last pistol, man. I want to be like the guy. I keep forgetting his name.
Dual last pistol would legit make sense to me.
Oh yeah, it's like based on an actual character.
But I want
be
like,
slick.
I don't know, like last pistol plus melee weapon. Like we used to have like rapier and pistol.
I don't know.
where the
I think we
pistol
say
was-
that, but then you remember like rapier pistol was kind of poopy. They could have made it
Yeah, but that's
better,
just because of the values of the pistol shot, dude.
No, it wasn't a balance one. The problem was the animation.
That too, but like it
They-
could be really cool. They just implemented it bad, but it's not that
Yes.
the idea is bad, you know.
Yes.
If anything, they could
Absolutely.
learn from their mistakes.
The problem is that they accelerated the shot, but they didn't change the animation, so it always felt really bad. Like you were detached from the shot you were launching.
Like Dark Tide is a lot more complex than Vermintide, and like when you can do something. Like for example, like the combat blade punch, like it's completely different after heavy 1 and heavy 2, how fast it comes out and how fast it cancels itself.
That's an exception. That's not the rule. Most weapons
It's
are
an
incredibly
exception,
simple.
but a lot of it's an exception. But there's like three or four weapons that have this in this game. Like at that point, what's adding a fifth? You know what I mean? You already did it 4 times. And to be fair, I don't think they want to design like every weapon.
Oh
to
my
be
god, climb up! You fat fucking idiot! Why are you gonna add like such a complex mobility system when you can't fucking handle the simple act of mantling, which we've mastered for 20 fucking years? How would it be mapped? Special switching stance with special, so you shoot instead of block. Special shoots the gun, the way it was in the rapier for V1 and V2.
They should just make it like a fast animation. Also, I wouldn't be against like after certain attacks it comes out faster, or like after a push it comes out faster. You know what I mean? Like
Or you can charge
making
with the
conditions
shots,
like
do
these.
something interesting.
Like make it
sure.
somewhat interesting. Like they clearly attempted this with the combat blade. Like I greatly appreciate that sort of stuff. Like I really like it when games do this.
Well, I
But it
would
also,
if it
like, I don't know,
actually
it
did
makes sense to
anything.
my monkey brain too. Yeah, I mean the attack sucks, but like 4 years from now, dude, they're gonna give a purpose to that attack, dude.
You...
Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
they never did it for for pistol to rapiers. Who knows?
Yeah, no. That's not happening. I'd like the guns to be made more interesting too. It's like, hey, every weapon has a special. You turn a flashlight on. You hit with bayonet. Give me something where I can like overclock my fucking last gun or my last pistol, and then it shoots faster, crits harder, hits harder, whatever. And then I need to cool off for a bit. That would actually be like fun and interesting, you know? But I guess we can't have cool things. There's a sniper. I don't know why I'm saying this like in Discord.
When you had the health mod, dude, the health bar mod, you could see how much damage you're actually doing to the beast in the angle. I
I'm
think
doing
it's decent,
alright.
probably.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is a really pretty
Like,
good.
the weapon
unyielding.
already does a lot of damage to unyielding, and then taking double damage from explosions. Probably Gucci. That's the sad part of the Rumbler, dude. Like, you shoot him, and then you just gotta hope that the explosion goes near him enough
Push
that
attack
he
could
actually
shoot
dies.
through. No. You need a proper push attack. Laser pistol is so anemic. Last pistol does too little damage.
The
Gun
problem with
attachment that could
idea-
change your weapon special. Imagine weapon attachments. Wow. I've been doing that for months, bro. I've been doing that since before the game came out. But no, instead
Yeah,
we have a
we've been doing
fucking.
that since they
Instead
said
we
we
have
could have
this. This is what we have instead.
We've
Jesus
been imagining
Christ,
that
I'm
ever
so
since
mad,
they
man.
said it was gonna be like this.
Yeah, man.
Ever since the interview where they said specifically this was gonna be the case.
Yeah.
You've been imagining.
I remember, man. I've been imagining it. That's what we do here. We imagine. All day.
I mean, at this point, they can just make like the same weapon 3 times with 3 different attachments. In the end, it's the same thing. It's
That's
not
what
as
they
cool,
did, but without the attachments. So they actually have
Kinda,
zero
right.
differentiation. Like they just have
like,
no
is there
differentiation.
any mark that has like a different weapon special? Like the 3 cleavers, they have
the
different weapon
axes.
specials, right?
Oh no, it's the punch on 3 of them, I think.
Doesn't one of them have like a slap?
No, slap I think is pipe.
Well, there goes my point. Yeah, and the combat axes have different weapon specials, yeah.
Yeah.
Life is incredible.
But then everything else is different.
Raised dollar
I was
guns all
thinking
have
about
the they have the same shove. Headhunters have the same shove. Normal assault rifles all have a fucking flashlight. It's just the most boring shit. It's like you have a las weapon. Let me
Like, they could just make,
overtune
like,
like
different-
the battery shit and like for a little bit I deal more damage. I shoot faster, but then I need to cool down. Like give me something interesting, man.
I feel like it started off with like, hey, let's make a different mark for each weapon attachment.
No,
Then
no,
like
the mark.
somewhere
No,
along in the design process, they just forgot about that idea. And they were like, oh yeah, Columbus needs to shoot faster but more imprecise.
No. It didn't start with weapon marks. Weapon marks is how they.
Yeah, I know. But like
yeah.
at the start of weapon marks, they were like, okay, and then we make Mark 1 have like a fucking
This guy shot
a
the
push.
fucking burster.
Then Mark 2 has like a flashlight, and then Mark 3 has fucking a bayonet. You know?
No, it's the only times where they have a different special is for the Hellbores. They all have bayonets, but the Hellbore Mark III has a worse bayonet attack. Well, a weirder one. They're all shit, but this one is like the weirdest.
They should really like. I hope they update bayonet attacks one day, dude. Just make it so you have a fucking
Just
a
let me
special left
swap
click
it
after
out.
the.
Why
No,
would I
it's
want
just
a
let me-
bayonet with my sniper rifle? It's ridiculous. To
man.
maintain counterfire when there's a thing in melee, bro? Like, that's so niche.
Hey, man, you know how long it takes to swap to melee, dude, when there's something right in front of you, dude? It takes
Yeah,
like
I
2
know.
hours, dude.
Yeah. It's not instant enough.
Exactly. No, but on a real note, though, dude, if they make it so the bayonets you have like a cool fucking left click after the bayonet attack that then shoots while your gun is like.
You're talking about the
fucking
Ripper,
inside
though.
of him, dude. No, but they could do this with almost any bayonet attack, dude. It's just a logical thing to do in a game
Have you
with
played-
fucking bayonet, dude.
have you
just
played
make it
Hellbore?
cool, dude. No, but I'm just saying, make it cool, dude.
You haven't played
The way
Hellbore.
to make it cool is to do a fucking bayonet attack and then fucking shoot inside of them, dude.
You would never want to go to anything and bayonet with a Hellbore because it's
Yeah, but
less
imagine if you
DPS.
had like a bayonet attack and then it would like do a short shot like faster. Like a cool, like do a little.
By the time I do that, I could
and it
let
shoots through
go.
armor or something, like a
By
fucking
the
grenade fist.
by
Like,
the time I
would
do
be
that, I
cool,
can
though.
shoot twice.
Yeah, look, I'm not saying it would be good. I'm saying it would be cool.
No,
right now
just
we have
remove the
something that's not
bayonets.
cool and not good. I'm saying make it at least cool, dude.
Oh fuck no! Give me replace
You're
it.
not
It
gonna
doesn't
change
work.
the weapon attachments. You're asking too much, dude. Like you gotta ask for a little.
I'm not
bit.
asking for them to
Do
add
that
open
time,
attachments.
dude.
I know that's not coming back. I'm asking for them to fucking just do some. Let me do something else. Make a Mark IV that doesn't have a bayonet. That has a fucking scope or some shit.
No,
I'm
it
buying
kinda
into your
looks like
stupid
that's the way
shit
they're
with a
doing
weapon
things
mark.
now. That's kind of the way it looks right now, right? Like Thunder Hammer, kind of unusable because of that zero cleave. You know what? Let's
We make a
let's
new
not change
mark.
the Thunder Hammer. Let's just make a new Thunder Hammer that has some cleave.
Complete bullshit, man. It's ridiculous. It's so stupid. Like I don't want them to
I
keep
hope
adding
it's
stuff.
decent, dude.
Just
I
fix
hope
stuff.
it's not fucking. And before it has the exact same fucking cleave target and still gonna be like kind of trash. I just want a cool Thunder Hammer, dude. I don't care if the previous one is like fucking always gonna be trash until the game dies.
These guys are pretty good pubs.
There is ammo here. Okay. Go there.
Into darkness. What a brave man.
Wow, you literally can't see anything, huh?
Is there a weapon that actually swings with the bayonet?
Yeah, the Mark III Hellbore kinda does that. So I love that since we have the fog effect, I literally can't see where I'm aiming my grenade. Why is he not unnetting this poor guy, man?
What's going on there, dude?
Abandoning the guy, man. That's so fucked up.
That's 0.9 seconds that you have to stand still and then, dude. Can't
do that.
expect me to do that, dude, for another human being.
I love how I managed to drag pubs like to the funny spot.
I was watching that thinking like, wait, did the door, they walk through the door? Is that what happened? It's like, nope, that's just how long you spent on killing 10 dudes.
Yeah. Also, a heavy one deals like no damage to Maniac. Like, you know this big fucking overhead? Yeah, no damage to one specific armor type for no reason. Love it.
Don't you know about this good design mechanic for making?
Love that fog is just lights out, but flashlights do nothing. Yeah, this thing fucking blows, man. The modifiers in this game are also, you can no longer see your targeting thing. Like, look, where's my rumbler shot going? I don't know. Because the fucking fog, like, overrides my thingy. Well, it's the same in the Hourglass. Any map that's in the desert, you can no longer use that type of aiming.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
This is how a little I play Ogren, dude. Oh, that's so stupid, dude. Like, I understand that flashlights do nothing in the fog, because that's just how fog works, you know what I mean? But, like, the fact that they didn't change anything for, like, the UI things is kind of silly. Because they probably did, because the sniper rifle, otherwise you wouldn't see the sniper red line, right? So they changed it for the sniper, but then they just forgot about fucking Ogre.
It's not the same thing, because this is like a transparent thing. And they just put the shader wrong, so this doesn't have the, This doesn't, I don't know how to say it, this doesn't keep its alpha, right? Like, it becomes invisible. I don't know. Raindish knows technology, can explain exactly the thing, but it's
I might be wrong in comparing it to the sniper line.
Look at this, I literally can't fucking see where I'm shooting my gun.
That's actually hilarious. Hey man, just learn to aim properly, you know what I mean? Just become an ogre in anything like this.
And who is there to speak for the common folk?
Do you hear your now?
Snivelers could be here, he thought.
Even a blunt instrument hasn't got say, Zealot.
Faith is the strongest weapon. No such right.
Nargos flame pursue!
Oh, I'm out of there.
They can hide their bodies, but not their minds.
Follow me! Look there! The scriptures!
Ox beneath my heel!
Company! Who wants it?
Now time to hit the horde 20 times with the shovel. That was potentially a death barrel.
You know, for the first time ever, I've been DMing for like 5 years now. For the first time ever, I'm like actually following one of these fucking adventure manual things. It's like 45
Do you realize
pages.
what you've been doing wrong all these years?
No, but I've been looking down on these, but these are actually exceptionally well made, dude.
Oh man, is it time for the slug to take 3 hours to show up? It's my favorite part.
I mean, this is legit like a
Oh shit,
year
you can't
worth
cross
of
here.
gaming in like 50 pages.
There it is. Beast! What the fuck? I've never heard that one. Oh, alright. Surprised that hit me.
Good luck hitting the heavy 2 into the bugle from this angle.
Oh yeah, I mean it deals a shitload of damage if you don't. Should be pretty good.
I don't think a lot of the Ogren weapons have good headshot modifiers, do they? I think the
Uh,
design
Cleavers
choice was
might,
like
but
Ogren
they
dumb,
just hit
he
the
just
torso.
smacks. I feel like the design decision here was like, Ogren is not precision character, he just smacks.
well yeah, that's why they literally override your headshots with torso priority.
Yep. But it's only on the cleavers, right, that happens? Or is that on all Ogren weapons?
I think it's. I haven't noticed it on shovel. So
A
it might
shovel
be,
and stick for sure don't have it.
yeah,
you
I'm
get
hitting
more
heads with
headshots.
this, no problem.
Truly, dude, one of the worst systems ever.
Yeah,
You know that
It's
headshot
like,
uses gauntlet?
a headshot
That
priority
thing that you're
works.
supposed to get rewarded for?
headshot priority works. Torso priority doesn't. It's like, come on, man.
I mean, headshot priority just makes sense.
Yes.
If you hit a sword and somebody blocks with his arm and it like slices his arm off and then goes straight to his head, then it's
No,
not
you
damage to
don't.
his
Not
arm,
even
it's damage to
thematically.
his
Like
head,
just
dude.
gameplay-wise, it works. Just because
Yeah,
it's
but like
impossible to
thematically, like
have
these
actually
things have to
like
have
that.
like a basis in reality for it to like feel natural. And this feels natural because you go like, yeah, my sword hit his head.
No, it
Yes,
feels not. It feels
headshots.
natural because you see the arc of your swing go towards head level, and you think, hey, that should hit the head. What the fuck? Like I can't control this guy's arm position. You don't even need the. Oh my god, we
Yeah,
nav
exactly,
meshed the
but that's
hound.
my point of like torso priority. But especially on
priority.
Ogren, kind of feels silly. Yeah.
Oh,
Like that's why
cool guy.
headshot priority feels good, but it's also like, especially on Ogren, because he's so fucking strong. Like he should like cleave through somebody's shoulder and hit the neck, you know?
Oh shit, he pinged the
Like
book.
of all the characters, he should be the one that does this.
Like the problem with going by thematics is that torso priority thematically makes sense, and it's like, oh look, they get cleaved in half, and it's fun. And then for gameplay, it's just
No.
miserable.
Like thematically, how do you mean it thematically makes sense? Thematically,
Because it's
as
big
in,
dumb
like, things
Ogren
get-
doesn't need head. He just cleaves people in half because he's a big monstrosity.
Yeah, but you're the gamer here. Like if this was a story about an Ogren and we tell the story and he doesn't get a single headshot and he just cleaves everything in half, like sure, but you're a player. You're aiming for heads. You're
Exactly.
hitting heads. Does give me heads.
I'm literally hitting the head, but the game says no. Yeah.
It's
What
like
a
you can't
horrible
do this in a
system,
game.
man.
You can do this in a fucking like written story or in like a movie, sure.
Alright, it's time to fucking skedaddle, boys. I love when bulwarks just randomly do a 180, bro. It's so sick. My favorite part. Bulwark
It's just,
gaming.
in this story, in this, game. He didn't actually do a random 180, right? He just aggro to the other
Oh
guy.
yeah, instantly aggro someone else, yeah.
Yeah, but that's just everything aggro's like that. Everything instant aggros, you know what I mean?
So sorry, gamer. That poor guy getting barreled.
Was that the dude getting dogged? No, right? That was the dude
Yes.
trying to save him from the dog.
We
No, I
tried
think
to
it
save
was
him from.
Wobboy. I think it's Wobboy who was being eaten by the dog, because look at his corruption.
No, I mean the guy who got in by the dog got barreled. Because we
Oh,
tried
okay.
to save him.
I thought it was like the second dude who tried to save him, then got barreled, like instantly
Poor
punished.
guy. He didn't deserve this. Alright. Hey, you guys want to see something funny? Look at this map design. You can go through here, but you can't go out because you're too fucking big. Oh, rip this guy. It drives me insane every time I have to scream about it.
I mean, there's a ceiling on that side, not on the other side, I guess.
Yeah, no way. That should. How does that make sense?
I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it could
you missed the
work
beginning of the
something
stream. Yeah, not much happened. I should check like what's the best DPS against mutants with this thing. Nothing will be good, but there's probably one thing that's less bad. I don't know where my shots are going.
Seems like he's standing behind us. Oh, never mind.
Oh my god, the bomber's stunned! If that dude had fired his shotgun, I would have screamed. I would have actually just yelped. I love not seeing anything, dude. You guys enjoying the modifier? Uh-oh, you're in trouble, buddy. Max your speed for the win! Smashing my mouse against my keyboard, another gamer classic. How long do you keep the live VODs for? They are live forever. They're just on YouTube. It automatically archives them. I don't think there's a limit.
Greedy with rations, okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's a limit on how much you can upload on YouTube.
Ammo crate.
I'm not using the Twitch VODs. I can't have that yet.
And how does it work on Twitch?
You need to be like a...
What special status do you need to be?
Oh...
Do you need
I
to
was
be
gonna
good
use
boy?
that
Do you need to be
Medicaid, but I
super
guess
good boy?
not. Yo, hold the right side, gamers. Hold here. Could you please brain burst, dude? Dude, casting flames in front of you like that. Please pop this guy's head. Politely asking you. Oh my god, he started it. Oh no, it's the patrol variant.
This is kind of fucked up.
And now we all die, because someone started the event when everyone was super split. Hey, don't just start this event randomly, boys. It immediately makes everything spawn.
Nope. That's 2 little piglets down already.
Why do they do... People underestimate this event so much, man. Like, do they just not know that it's really difficult and that this shit happens in it? Like, when you push the button, everything is here now. Oh, that sniper is gonna be nasty now. Okay, we break the eye and we immediately go back to the good position, gamers. Oh, all the VODs are on YouTube automatically. What is he doing, man? You can res, I'm rumbling. The fuck is over there? How did you get a Reaper inside here? It's so weird.
Looking runty down there, priest. It seems thanks are due. There is no fucking this way.
Okay, we peaked intensity. Look at that. You guys are playing the funny sword last stream? No, we didn't even grind for it last stream. We didn't play much Cypher. What did I do? Oh yeah, I got a good shovel. Okay, back to the good spot.
What
Run straight across.
Trying to go for on Cypher?
The one with Bloodthirsty. Slaughter. Back to the good spot, gamers. Okay, that's a sword. Alright. I don't know what he's even attempting to do over there, but it's not gonna end well for you, gamer. Nice, you actually got that. What are they doing? Dude, you have to run to the good spot I'm pinging. You can't stay here. You're gonna get shredded by everything. Immediately run. Just leave me to revive, boys. Just run over here. They don't get it. Alright. Oh no, the patrol is here. I literally can't see what I'm shooting at. This modifier fucking sucks.
I am in your debt.
There you go, we soloed it. Okay, back to the good spot again, gamers. I know I'm quarterbacking too much, but these people, man. If that username is real, that's X-Ray on YouTube, the German. I'm gonna go press the button, boys, just to stay there, stay safe.
X-ray on the German.
Yeah, he linked a video once. He was playing Auto Patrol Psyker, but the wrong way. Could you brain burst the sniper, dude?
What do you mean he linked the video?
Brain burst sniper. People who don't have voice chat activated are subhuman, man. Just genuinely, like, you're degenerate.
Do you have a mod for blocking when you're typing?
Yeah, chat block is in the game now. Thank you, Rain Dish.
I'm waiting for that. Now we can actually type the fucking randos.
The marksman seems to have died here.
This event is so fucking terrifying to me. If you don't take like the most optimized build, and even if you do, and you're soloing this as a pub, it's a nightmare. People just will run out and die. Except this X-Ray guy. You know why he didn't die? Because he was with me. He wasn't fucking running in front of the door getting sniped. The other one's just, I don't know. People don't understand positioning in these games. They don't realize that where they're standing will get them killed. Like, you don't have the tools to deal with really bad scenarios, so you have to just avoid them. Alright. We did it, Reddit. I can't fucking believe it. Oh, he left. We'll never know. Hey, that's the nicest thing someone's ever said, dude. Look at that. Good shot calling. So this is what happens when you talk to people in video games, man. Success.
Please don't communicate in the co-op game. You're quarterbacking. You're quarterbacking. We hate that.
I'm gonna find you in Minecraft and gouge your eyes out. Also, you're muted.
Am I?
Oh,
No, I'm not.
there
Really?
you are. Oh, what an adventure pubbing is. That was terrifying. Every second of that event. Oh, and then silo cluster again on high intensity. Fuck me.
I know you had it.
Oh, I wasn't sure I had it.
Rannick has authorized a mission suited to your talents.
Don't quarterback.
I get unreasonably angry when people say anything that disincentivizes communication in a co-op game. I think it's the single most important thing you could be doing is like actually just talking. On top of just being nice, right? When you have people who talk together, you feel like you're playing with actual humans. Like sometimes these pubs, like they feel like bots, and then if they spoke, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. But holy Jesus, man. What a struggle.
I mean, a lot of fucking. This is what I mean, dude. Like target fire position. This is where most pubs struggle with. Like, how many pub snipers realize that? How many pub psychers realize that snipers is always their priority?
They know.
Like,
They
it's
know
always
it's a big
something that
threat.
the team relies on them for.
They know it's a big threat, but they don't know that they should be dealing with it now. The bigger problem here was
They
positioning.
just don't know that it should be them dealing with it. They're like, oh, I'm
Oh, yeah.
sure my Zealot can also shoot his MG12.
But also-
because they've seen it happen, but they don't realize they have
Mentally-
the best tool for it. You know?
Mentally, this guy is completely overloaded. Like he doesn't understand what's going on. And the bigger problem is they're not at the good places. Like it doesn't matter how good you are. If you're in the middle of silo cluster, you will die. You will die. There is no way you can survive. It's a horrible arena to fight in. Even the right side spot isn't great, but it's the best you have. Like anytime they got out there, someone went down, and then it was just a chain of downs because they keep trying to res each other instead of running the fuck away. That's an issue. Like I remember this pub we had that stood in front of the door. He got sniped. And he was like, "What the fuck? It's fucked spawns." After I kept telling him, "Don't stand in front of the door. You will get sniped."
I mean, that was just somebody like fucking
was crazy.
pretending, dude. Like if you get to fucking difficulty 5, you've played that mission before, and you know there's fucking sniper spawning there. There's a sniper there
Man,
almost
he got
every
sniped,
single time,
dude.
dude.
He got
Oh,
sniped.
the spawns are fucked. He said trying to divert blame. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Quarterbackers get the W. Antisocial puppies see taking Alpha. I don't understand why you would be antisocial in like a fundamentally social game. You want to be antisocial? Play some Korean MMO, dude, where you just solo the whole thing. Play Diablo. Play something else. Like this is a social game, like by its nature. Some people are very aggressive when you just try telling them anything. But the worst part is if it's just silence. Like you tell something, you ping things with every ping you have in your inventory, and they just don't react.
And to be fair, the game starts off just putting voice chat off. Like how many people just don't realize that voice chat is off?
That's a problem. Once again, I'm
The boys
betting.
of Fat Shark were like 4 versus 4,000. You don't need voice chat, dude. You don't need to work together.
I
What's
am
that?
betting.
The only way to replenish your shield is to like stand close to each other. No, way. You don't need to. You need to
I'm
communicate
betting
for
that's a huge problem with them thinking they don't want to be toxic is like, oh yeah, we need to make sure that voice chat is something people opt into. And no, voice chat works when the guy you didn't know was gonna talk says something and it helps you. You don't go
Mhm.
into a game and you think, oh, I need to activate voice chat. You just think, yes, voice chat is on by default, because that's how video games fucking work.
Mhm.
I don't understand like this sort of design, man. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. Like social aspects matter a lot for this type of game. You can't not have them. And it's a lifesaver. There's something I've always believed in, which is like something that matters a lot more than player skill and even loadout is proper communication, because you can salvage a lot of players who don't exactly know what they're doing, but they will follow orders. Do you know how many Complex pubs survived strictly because I told them, now you stick to me, you go here, you will be fine. And the guy who doesn't follow, he's dead. We had a dude with a shield once. I think his name was Brutus. He didn't do much, but he listened to everything we said. He's holding a shield in front of the horde. We tell him, hey, that's useless. Hit them with your weapon instead. He did it. Great. Improvement. During the events, he followed us. Like, he was tethered to us. Like, we had a leash. Like a psychic leash. It was great. And he did fine. Even with a bad weapon, he actually contributed
I
something.
mean, he probably actually learned too. Like,
Yeah,
think about it. Like,
exactly.
how do you learn in games? Like, if
To
I
watch
think back about
others.
things, like, for example, like back in Dota, like people always talk about how like, oh, people just flame and stuff. But if I'm real about that shit, dude, like every single big lesson I learned in Dota was because somebody flamed me, and I was like,
Yeah.
this dude's right. Like,
And I think, like,
don't get me wrong, when people flame you, it's like gonna be incorrect like 90% of the time, but that's still a big 10% where you can
don't
actually learn and get better.
don't get me wrong. I don't think you should flame people, but it is true that there's a problem right now
Yeah, you
with
shouldn't flame people, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah, you do learn
when you're
something.
doing something very wrong and people get very frustrated over that, that's not the moment you should go like, oh, can you please lower your voice? That's maybe the moment you should go like, I made this
What am I
dude
doing
this
wrong?
angry. You know
What
what I
should
mean?
I be
Like,
doing
am
instead?
I truly doing something so upsetting?
Exactly.
And that should be
Completely
your first thought. It's probably a no, but however, like 10% of the time, it's a yes, and that's a big 10%.
agree. And I think it's an issue because people aren't willing to engage with any form of communication. Like they don't even have to report the guy flaming. They want the game to do it for them. They want the game to like allow them to mute them. They don't. And now with Dark Tide, you don't even get to hear people unless you opt into it. It's ridiculous. You'd love to see the
At the same
win-loss
time, I
ratio
feel
for
like
each
people
map.
have an exaggerated opinion of the internet. Like, do you get flamed
Yeah.
that much on the internet? I don't think so, dude.
No, it's crazy.
Like, I
It's
truly don't think so.
it's a fear they've created in their own mind.
Exactly.
You'd love to see the win-loss ratio for each map at higher tiers and different modifiers. I would bet my left nut that I could scale the difficulty of maps and the failure rate. I think the failure rate is going to be pretty even just because people wipe a lot, but you will see a gap for the hard maps. I think Silo Cluster is a pub killer. I think Complex is a pub killer. I think Logistratum can be a pub killer. Chasm Station, easy pub killer. And I think outside of that, it should be relatively even. People probably don't wipe on Baras too much. Hey, that's the guy we played with before, when I was Baz.
Bro, I retract everything I said, dude. Fucking D&D sucks, dude. I'm reading the fucking thing about bugbears. First sentence is how they believe when they die, their spirits have a chance to fight at their god's side. They try to prove themselves worthy by defeating as many foes as possible. Second line is they move with surprising stealth. They are fond of setting ambushes and flee when outmatched. What do you
What
mean
the
flee
fuck?
when outmatched? You just told me they died. They fucking fight to the death.
That's
What do you mean
fucked up.
flee when outmatched? It's literally one paragraph above it.
It's unfortunate. How many writers wrote the fucking rulebook?
I mean, to be fair, if you look at like all the books of Dungeons and Dragons, like just the baseline books of Dungeons and Dragons, 5th edition is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books that are each like fucking 300 pages. So obviously there's gonna be like some intern that fucked up, you know what I mean?
I don't think Tier 4 has way more failures. I think people also don't coordinate in Damnation. I don't think there's a big difference in pubs on Heresy versus Damnation. I think that's a
To
misperception
be
of the
fair,
community.
you have no right to say that because you haven't played fucking Heresy in fucking how long?
Yes, but what I'm seeing in Damnation is like, no, these people are trash.
Yeah, but when you're comparing Damnation and Heresy, you have to know both things, you know what I mean?
Nah,
don't.
I don't.
You know one thing.
No, I don't.
You can just
Because
know one
there's
thing
no
and
way they're
feel
worse.
the other
There's
thing.
no
Just
way
know
they're
the other thing.
They're not substantially worse because they're the same people. It's the same mentality. It's the same gameplay. I think you will. I think the ratio of occasionally getting good players is much higher on Damnation, but I think overall, like 95% of people, like there's perfect overlap. Like they're just as stupid.
I mean,
don't
to
think
be
it can-
fair, like if you're just thinking about this logically, like the people playing fucking Malice are gonna be worse than the people playing Damnation, right?
You
Like
say
they're just gonna
this.
do dumber things.
How
Run
many?
away
How
further away.
many? What like the percentage of pubs that join on Damnation and just like death after death after death after death after death, like it's the same thing. They play Damnation, but they're not ready to play Damnation. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Which is a weird
Yeah.
thing to say because Damnation is not that hard, but it's just what they do. Like how many shield dog runs do you see on Damnation? Entirely too many. How many people do you see standing in
but
front
I
of the
bet
door
you see
inside
more
of
in
this
fucking
shit?
Malice, dude, because you just don't get punished in Malice for bringing a fucking horrible weapon. Like, you're never gonna learn on Malice that a weapon is bad.
Well, yeah, exactly. So you don't fail as much. So I think the failure rate is probably not a. I don't think tier 4 has more failures than T5, despite the players being worse. If they are
This
even
is something
worse.
I see a lot of people saying on the internet. They go like, "Oh, lower difficulty. It's almost as hard as Damnation because the people playing it are so much worse."
That's not true.
I think it's a fallacy. I think it's just
Yeah,
poking.
completely.
It's
Completely.
like I wiped on Malice, but it's because my team is even worse. But to be fair, like true soloing Malice isn't that easy. Like
Truthfully, this game on
Like, it
difficulty is
depends.
not easy because Fetchark didn't want you to clutch.
exactly. Like either way, even if it's Malice or even if it's Damnation, if you have a dog and a mutant and the game says no, then you're gonna die.
Oh yeah. Even if you play correctly, you have a chance of dying because everything is so
Exactly.
broken.
I mean, you can look at the best players in this world and they don't have 100% fucking dodge rate against dogs.
Have you seen JSet's through Sona? There's a very early in the run, he like pushes a dog, perfect timing, perfect dodging during the push, and he just gets dogged anyway, and just gets
Yeah,
freed by Pox
I
Buster.
know.
It's the funniest thing,
If
man.
it isn't that, it's fucking faulty hit rate. There's all types of things that can happen.
Oh, look at that. We
But
got
like
a-
having stagger resistance in a true solo, yeah, that's something evil, dude. That's something truly satanic. Like, how does
Oh,
it get
yeah.
status resistance when it hasn't been fucking staggered
The
yet?
stagger pool mechanic does not work. They need hard overrides for a lot of
I
things.
mean, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, bulwarks need a hard override. Ragers need a hard override, or just fix fucking stagger state overriding in the first place, and we won't have this issue.
Is
But-
it possible to push a burster? The input gets eaten by the server, like it counts as if it wasn't a push, but then they get stagger resistance because it counts as if they did have a push for.
No, I don't think
resistance-wise.
that's what happens.
Is
to
that a
pushes at all.
possibility?
I don't think it's a thing
don't
of the
think
push
so, but-
not registering. No,
Yeah, I haven't had that much happen either, but
because it doesn't
it's good,
happen on
right?
any other enemy. Like when I
I
push,
mean, if an
I
axe to the
push.
face sometimes doesn't have register, then why shouldn't a push not register sometimes?
It just seems to not do it. I've never
that's
noticed
just
like,
true.
oh, this push didn't.
Like you're
work.
right, but like I don't understand
Yeah.
why. But then
Neither do I. I'm just dealing with a. I'm just
we're two
observing
monkeys
what
trying to
I'm
understand
dealing
big
with.
bonobos, just
Yeah.
two chimps trying to understand what the bonobos are doing, dude.
You don't need to understand why. You just need to observe what happens.
Mm-hmm. True.
It's what
Very
Tiny
good
Eager
chimp
Crab says.
attitudes.
You need to be the dumbest fucker ever. You just need to test stuff and like observe what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is, when I don't push bursters, I don't think it's because of hit reg, because it works on normal enemies like 100% of the time. It's just dogs and bursters sometimes become unpushable for no reason,
Mm.
which is an issue. Also, yes, I've been buying every good Devil's Claw I see.
But it is a
don't ask
good
me why.
question, though. I think if you would look at the stats, I actually think Doomguy might be right. That Tier 4 has more
More
a
wipes.
higher loss ratio.
I don't think
Because
so.
the good players are playing Tier 5 difficulty exclusively.
Yes,
Like the
but
people who
good
play with
players-
4 people together are gonna exclusively be playing Damnation.
That good player percentage is like less than 5% of the player base. So I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
that's the pubs
it's
we-
not gonna
that's the
make.
pubs
It's not
we
gonna
meet.
make.
No,
it's
that's
not-
the pubs we meet. You have no supervision on how many people are playing like we are in their own fucking discords playing with 4 people exclusively. Like back in Vermintide 2, I would never pub. I would play solos or I'd play with you boys. I literally never pubbed. So like I'm just not in the pool of possible like
It's true.
pubs you're
I'd
gonna
like to
meet.
see it. I'm convinced. I have a hunch that it's not higher on T4. People are not.
I
as good
wouldn't
as
be
people.
surprised if it was, and I wouldn't like. I think it's gonna be closer than you would think. You know what I mean? Just on
'Cause
account
how many-
of like Tier 5 just having more like.
I don't think
good
that many
4 players
people.
working together.
I don't think that many people pug.
Hmm?
I don't think that many people like go on Discord and like chat to play this game specifically. I think most people.
Oh, I think so, dude.
I think most people
Vermintide
solo-
2, dude. Like, the discords are already there. You know what I mean? The fanboys are already together on a Discord. This is
Yeah,
just
but how
the
many
way we
people are
were
in
on
voice
Noctis
chat
Discord,
versus
but-
how many people are playing the game at any given time? Like it's. I don't think it's that big. especially when you look at reviews and shit, people always complain like, "Oh, bot support is bad. I can't solo this game." I think most people don't want to go into a
True.
Discord to play a game. They just play the game. Well, they would want to play the game rather, but this game's not really playable if you do that. It's miserable.
Yeah, but there's also like a statistics thing here, right? Like if 10% of the player population wants to play this game solo, like they did in Vermintide 2, and all of
It's
them
not.
leave a
It's
bad
way,
review
way,
and specifically mention
way
that,
higher.
then
Dude. It's
yeah,
the
I know,
majority.
but if
It's
it's
the
only like
majority.
10, I'm just saying like a hypothetical 10%, then
Oh, yeah.
the reviews you're gonna read, like 30% of all negative reviews are gonna be this 10%.
Yeah. No, but people want to.
So it's gonna
just
seem like
play a game
30%
on
even
their
though
own.
it's only 10%.
They just do. I can't explain why. They just want to play solo in these types of games. It's like, okay. And you see this for every co-op game. Like
To
they
be
always
honest, in
ask.
Vermintide 2, I had more fun playing solo than with pubs too. Like it's
Like, they
more
always
my own
ask.
thing then.
They always ask like, oh, how solo friendly is this game? How are the pubs in this game? How's the community in this game? How's the bot support? It's always like this.
To be fair, I would say the community isn't bad in Dark Tide.
It's awful. What do you mean?
Like if you go to one of the fucking no, but like Scroll Squad back in the day, I never met
Oh no
like
no no no!
somebody
You
who
mean
was like
players you
super
meet
fucking...
in game? That's what they mean by the community, like the player
Oh yeah,
base.
sure. But,
Yeah.
I say to that, dude.
Oh no, they're
Not
fucking.
really.
They're not
Like
great.
Monster Hunter, for example, what is the community? Is it the people that you meet in the fucking Monster Hunter Gathering Hall, which is like the biggest Discord where everybody goes to fucking
Okay, I
cooperate with
used
each
the
other?
wrong word.
Or is it like
They
the
don't
randos
ask.
you meet
They
in
don't ask.
fucking
Is the
SOS?
community outside of the game good? They ask how are the players? Like are they nice? Are they good? Like what's the deal here? How solo friendly
Oh,
is
okay,
this?
fair enough then.
Yeah.
But I always felt like in Vermintide too, like you had the option of like meeting a very nice community. It would actually like, give you hints and not be like in the Scroll Squad. I never met somebody who was like extremely rude to me, even back when I was an extreme noob. You know, I always
Guy,
met like nice people.
try doing tier 5. I think you'll see it's very much the same shit. People suicide constantly on T5. People don't know the maps. People like ignore drop downs. Like every drop down, like every map, you'll have somebody just running out, like running down it. Like you know, largest stratum, that massive drop down to the huge tunnel where there's no cover and there's just a patrol. The dudes are just like, "Let's go, boys, we're leaping," and they're dead.
Every single time, dude. Every
Instantly, they're
single
dead.
fucking time.
And then you get to ask them, "Are you glad you jumped? Are you happy you did that?" Oh man. Let's break a heavy sword. Let's break a heavy sword. I feel like putting a little spice in the stream. We'll break a heavy sword today. We haven't bricked a heavy sword in a while. I'm thinking it's time. I think it's time. Oh, we don't have the resources. Oh, never mind. Ruined. My plans have been foiled. God damn it.
How much plastic do you even have, dude?
Like none. I have like 6. I can almost put it on orange. I have like 626. I think I'm gonna play one more game, dude. You wanna come? I got 1418 Plastion. I love the complete silence.
No, I got my crew coming in like any moment now.
Zam. Dude, that high intensity side cluster like scares me. I don't want to pub that. I'm so scared. It's just such a terrifying mission to do alone.
We should have done a D&D session with the boys back in the pandemic, dude.
I have to piss really bad. I'll be right back. Oh, the other one is Habdraco. Habdraco's depressing. Okay.
You have a water bottle, dude. We know this.
I'm not gonna
Stop
piss
pretending.
where I drink.
Yeah, exactly. Piss where you drink.
No, don't. God damn. I'll be right back. Are you joking? Did I miss Silo Cluster? I swear I didn't do it on purpose, goddammit. Oh, fuck me, it's low intensity.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man,
I was
thought I
watching
could
your
piss.
YouTube stream with 3 minutes delay. Lololol.
I thought I could piss on 3 minutes. Oh, okay.
I
That's
don't
you,
know
man.
why.
It's not automatic. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, play Hab Draco. I guess we'll play some Hab Draco. Which I think is now the most broken map in the game. Actually. Nah. Unfortunately, I have to cut the stream short. One mission short. I'll be back later though. Extremely unlucky timing. Kinda glad I'm not in the middle of Silent Cluster right now though. Okay. Sorry gamers. Gamer emergency came up. Thanks for stopping by. A bit of a shorter stream. But I will be back. I will be back.
Alright, I can game later tonight probably.
Later gamers. Dude, I picked a fucking Yakuza 0 song at random. I didn't know it would be this one, god damn it. Okay, I'll play Dagoth Wave, fuck it.
Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh, come Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh, come Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in